Hey guys, just woke up. Just woke up. Literally, like the scales off my eyes. You know those things are the scales. Metaphorically, everything you say when you're getting into ideology is metaphorically. Really, it's all ideology. But whatever connection connects you to the source is what matters. As you see, I've still got to row. It's summer in Australia, and I've got to row up, man. But it's 5 in the morning. I'm used to waking up at this time because I'm a hard worker till the car accident. I wake up early still. See outside, see if the sun's coming up. In Australia, in the goldfields. Birds are up. Glow in the sky. Can't see that branch there. Yeah, look at the size of that branch there. It's like almost as big as the bottom of my leg. And it goes pretty big. I've smashed it up too. As I was meditating in the middle of the storm, I was just looking up at the tree, blowing in the wind, blowing one way, the other way in the storm. This tree behind me, as you can see, its shadow. It's a big eucalyptus tree. And I came inside. It was pouring rain, and I like to meditate when it's raining like that, and it's warm enough to stand the rain and fritter on the ground on Mother Earth, just praying to Mother, Father Sky, and your ancestors in the sky, because possibly they're just looking through the holes. Those little stars are your higher self looking down at you. That's what I like to think anyway. It's just what I like to think. And also, my beliefs are Yeshua got taken by the wise men, like the wise men of the East. They didn't come to bring gifts, they come to get him out of there before King Herod killed the babies. I wasn't around 2,000 years ago, so I don't know. JC could be Julius Caesar too, same time. And yeah. Anyway, I followed David Icke and all that for about 15 years, and Greg Braden. Greg Braden really opened my mind. I read his books. David Icke opened my mind just by watching him. Like, yeah, he came to Melbourne. My friend went and all that, and I didn't get a ticket though. So I watched the whole thing. And man, the Melbourne conference about 10 years ago, and Greg Braden did a tour of the Hopi caves a long time ago, but I don't know. It's still up. Yeah, as you know, like the internet was a different place 10 years ago, and it was great. It was the best library you could ever have. Now I know more than some doctors. I know more than some, well, people watching porn and are wasting their time, man. Don't waste your time when you've got a library of all libraries. You know, ancient text, everything that everyone's been holding on to that couldn't tell everyone and tried to pass it around, and that it all started spilling out through the net. Now it's all locked up, and grab the info while you can. All I can say is, Jeff Doherty, you're there, man. 15 years I've been carrying that weight on my shoulders. I've been trying to tell people. They say I'm crazy. Now, the last 5 years, the same people that called me crazy are the same ones that are trying to tell me about it. And it's like, yeah. This time was coming. This time was always coming. We've got to steer ourselves through it and show love and light to each other, love and light, and phase together in love. If you look at the foundations of Buddhism, this is why I think that the wise man took Yeshua to the east, to India, where the Buddhism was going off. They've even got a house for him. I think I said that, but in the last podcast. But yeah, he. If you look at the Dead Sea Scrolls, like which he went to the Essenes, which are the great writers, and he went to the writers, stored his knowledge, and then went to Jerusalem and told him to stop sacrificing because, Buddhists would have been vegetarian, of course. So he's come from that sort of mindset, the Hinduism and all that, and comes over and, because I think Buddhism is about 5,000 years old. Or no, 250 years before Yeshua, first Buddhist Artha, I think. Anyway, I wasn't around 2,000 years ago once again. How do I know? I'm not a geologist either, so I haven't been over there and dug up, so everything you hear, you've just got to keep keep questioning until there's such a large body of evidence that logically and practically it's impossible, you know. And then you've got to see some stuff with your own eyes. You've got to live life. You can't just watch life through YouTube. I've only been doing this since a car crash about 3 years ago, and I couldn't read. I was I was devastated. I couldn't read for the last few years because it was giving me a headache, and I couldn't. Just after a 110-kilometer head on collision, the engine got through the firewall, just like smashed through and burst all the air conditioning buttons all to the back of the car, which was a wagon, because I was a stepdad. And with my own child in waiting, but he didn't make it. It was 3 weeks after I lost a child. I lost my leg, my career, everything, all in a month. So yeah, it can. And my little stepdaughter, I'd broken up with my ex, so I lost her too, and she still rings every now and then. She's 10, 11 soon. It's good. She was the silver lining to this toxic relationship. I saved her life. She came in, she was coughing, and then started vomiting and got worse and worse real rapidly. I ended up holding her head all night trying to get vomit out and getting vomit on me. But you know, young child, so you just don't think of those things. It turned out to be whooping cough. Watch out, whooping cough's going around, guys. Like a different strain of it or something around the world. So I don't know. It made me think about vaccines and how they should be handled and all that kind of stuff a bit better. But anyway, um, yeah, I'll stay away from all that stuff. Like being in the land of Oz, I've got to think about these things, especially my first. I'm just starting on YouTube, so yeah. Just remember that big branch out there. We'll see if the sun's up now. Any minute now, it's coming up. In Australian coalfields. Oh yeah, it's getting lighter. There we go. Hear all the birds. It's beautiful out here in the country. There's my tree. Yeah, I've been meditating with this tree all winter. A new season would come when the branches would break because the weak branches that I was watching them, the weak ones that weren't reaching the light, weren't feeding the tree light, were starting to sag. Then when dry season came, they dried out. First storm that came, like a storm in our life, sometimes it breaks off the branches we need to lose most, the ones that aren't reaching the light. For us or bringing us light to our lives. They're holding us back from ascending, like truly, like the tree wants to ascend, like we should be, coming straight from the earth. Like that's why I'm in bare feet now on the ground. You breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Thank you, Mother Nature, Father Sky. Mother Nature keeps my belly full and you're well sheltered. Thank you. And Father Sky, he helps too. Takes a bit of both. We live in a world of duality. You've got to have a pretty tough mind to, like, it takes a few years once you first woke or whatever I don't know if you ever woke in this world like as us little peoples, if you know what I mean. We don't know much. Like, the more you know, the more you know that you know nothing. So, anyway, got to keep it real. And if you see some stuff with your own eyes, then you can start talking real turkey about things. But everything else is just a theory. But you can do your theses on things. Why not? It's your experience. Your soul chose to come here. Remember, as bad as anything gets here, we chose to come here and cool. Well, I don't know. We came to come for a ride. Because, yeah. Anyone who thinks that because I talk fast all the time on drugs, I've just woken up at 12 o'clock. I fall asleep early too sometimes. So, sort of with the sun. It's best to go with the sun. When the sun goes down, it's nearly time for bed. And it's summer too, so like we get longer hours here, like whatever they do, like with the thing, whatever. I don't know. Things are going strange. I'm hearing strange things like about the moon and everything, but yeah, um, yeah, just can't believe that branch broke, and then another branch broke when I was meditating, and another one, three of them, three big branches. But I was safe, and every time in that big one, I was right in the rain once. That's right, I didn't finish, and the storm was blowing one side to the other, I'm looking up like this. Something came to my head. It's gonna break. And I went inside and I just dried off with a jumper. Like, and then I looked out 2 minutes later, and bang, there was a branch right where I was meditating, a huge one, and right where I'd had my car. I would have like, yeah, some shit went down in my car, and I sort of sorted these guys out. Like, I'm a cripple, but still fucking, I don't know. I'm 99% good, 1% bad. But yeah, keep beating a good dog. One day he'll bite back. But anyway, it ended up making me move my car, which is karma too, because these guys are trying to get into my car. I was annoyed about the tiny bit of damage they did. If I'd left to where it was, that branch would have wrecked my car forever. Like, so in a weird way, they did me a favour. Thanks, guys. But yeah, that's transmuting negative energy coming towards you. I transmute it into positive. Learn Jeff Doherty. You know, and I try to send energy to any good soul out there who wants it from the goldfields. There's energy up in the ionosphere, bouncing up and down to any soul, any spark that wants it. I send it up there for you. When I'm in my happiest moods, never send energy when you're in a negative mood to someone. That's bad. Just I used to be Reiki. I did Reiki on people and things like that years ago. I haven't done it in a long time. I do it to myself. I can meditate pretty good, and it's a skill you got to learn, get better. It takes about 3 months before you even get a little bit of time where you stop thinking for a bit, and that's the art. Just to stop thinking, just think about your breathing. Breathing. I used to think like black, 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 because like that's all I can see at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? And just eventually breathing. That's it. Guided meditations on YouTube, the 10-minute ones. Start off with this 10-minute guided meditations where they start breathing and they tell you to breathe and just follow them. Don't think, just follow them. It'll take you to places you never want drugs or hallucinogenic drugs again. You don't need them. It's all in your brain. All the chemicals are in your brain. And you feel I'm going through hell in a way with all these doctors and shit. I can't, I'm almost over it all. Just put up with the pain and meditate through it. But yeah, I'm smiling through a storm, being solid through a storm like that strong tree out there, and I've lost a couple of branches, and I really have. But I've managed to keep her a friend, which is good. That was like, be peace, be victory, you know? And east to west, like, you know, the wise man of the east took Yeshua and he took the things, and if you think about it, the foundations of Buddhism, peace, love, compassion, and enlightenment, searching for enlightenment. I believe Yeshua may have hit it. Some guy may have hit it 2,000 years ago. Who knows? Like, Yeshua ben Yosef was his name, because his dad's name was Joseph or whatever. I don't know. I remember this amazing book. Had the truth about a lot of people. Some amazing books out there, guys. But yeah. Anyway, they sometimes then once you see it there and then you see it then it's like this has been printed 50 years ago, and you're like, well, I don't want to go into too much stuff, but any really old books are really good. They're the best. They're the bomb. That's the truth. But anyway, I'll leave with that, and be peace, be victory. Same sign, see, peace and victory. Yeah, and my football team is victory. You got to have a yin and yang. And when I was in my early 20s, I had a lot of rage let out from my childhood, and yeah, the football. There was other guys that were like twice my size that wanted to rage. So you know, if they're coming at you or they're picking on the other guys that your mates, you buddy, you know, where's the bad karma in saving your mate from a weak? You know, the big guys picking on little guys are usually the weakest guys out there. Never been in a fight or something because they're so big. But yeah, guys, get ready, but don't shoot each other, America. You got so many guns. Don't shoot each other over politics just because you're Democrat or Republican. And same in Australia and all across the world, east to west. None of us shoot each other. We all bleed red. We all need shelter. We all need food. We're all the same. If a mother, let's just say a dog that is black and white together, or all black, it can have white babies and black babies and brown babies, and it can be all black just to start with. And they're still called dogs, both of them, black or white. Like, no one thinks like that division, do they? You don't divide up all the colours of dogs. There'd be freaking heaps of different types. Oh, shit, they've got colours, man. But who cares? They don't care either. And they every time they say hello, they know how to say hello to each other, and yeah, they've probably got a language they all talk. It's the different languages. Communication is what we need. We be peace, show each other the foundations of East to West, peace, love, and compassion. It's there. It's in the East. It's in China. It's there. You know, there's a big foundation of it. It needs to be tapped into a bit more. Come on, China. You know, and we can save the world. So anyway, with that, I'll let you go. Oh yeah, peace, East to West. You know, and even if it's truth and reconciliation with some of these rich guys, like they own the courts, so let them just do their thing and go to their islands or something. And like, I don't want to get into that stuff, but just I want it over, and I think everyone wants it over, and this monetary system or whatever, and they can go to their islands and we can start doing everything proper and wipe really bad debts off, because there's some bad ones out there, man, that not deserving. But anyway, like tricks, like my mate buying a car that worth 4 grand had to pay 20 because took advantage of someone's desperation. That's bad, man. That's bad. This guy's still trying to pay it off, and the car was broke down like only after 2 years. It was a piece of crap car, but yeah, it was a scam. I won't go into it. Try not to mention too many names, and in the land of not the land of the free. Not, and we look up to you, America, England. We're your little brother, man. Like you made us your little brother. What and China, we don't mind Jews. We don't. We let everyone in. Australians love everyone. Like we're not racist at all. We make jokes about ourselves and Irish. We're all Irish. We make Irish jokes. Flat stick, laugh at ourselves. We don't care. We don't race. Huh? We laugh at our own race, our own blood, our own ancestry. We laugh. Irish, we know we're backwards down under. So it's good. It's a bit out of the box. Just what's needed. And Julian Assange, boom, out of the box. If you look up Ned Kelly, like first truther, maybe, I don't know, not really. This has been going on for a long time, guys. Well before I was born. I know nothing. I just started learning. 20 something pulled me to it. I grew up in the country in the trees, and I'm back out in the trees now. It's good. Moved back out to the country, and I learned some Buddhism. See, the master, right? But yeah, learned some Buddhism on the way, and worked in a temple, and yeah, ran some businesses. Also got some qualifications, electrotechnology, mechanical engineer, and all that in the city, and moved all around it, all around Melbourne. So got a bit of a good, fair few mates all over the joint, and yeah. But I just wanted to head back out of the country. Just the country's where the vibe's at, man. There's a nice vibe for meditation out here. Let's just look at the sun. I bet you it's up now, and then I'll say goodbye. Yeah, look at this. You might be able to see my brain. Look at that. The sun in Australia and Goldfields, Victoria. It's coming up. Better be quiet Sunday. It's rude. Oh, for the neighbours. There's my tree. Hey, tree. I meditate just in the bubble in between our two bubbles. Like a flower of life, try and get in that position, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Flower of life, tree of life. And here's that branch. Can you see it there? Yeah, look at that. That was a whopper. That would have wrecked my bonnet, man. That would have wrecked my bonnet of my car. My car was right there too. But it was, it fell like within safety distance of where I was meditating. It wouldn't have hurt me. And I looked up and I said, I trust you, Father. Like, by the sky. Ancestors up there looking down through the star holes. There's still a few stars out. Hello. It's probably my higher self watching me. Hold my soul up there, brother. Hopefully I'm going up and down the dark rift right now. Zooming around, learning everything. I don't know. Picture what you want. Be the change you want to be. Like you've got to be active repentance, active affirmations, active everything. You've got to do your own rituals with your things. Just nice rituals, of course. No sacrifice. Yeshua said break bread, not break goats' necks on the altar. That's what Yeshua's message was, I believe. He came back, he was a vegetarian watching the old buddy, as Global Witness says, all the sacrifices on the altar. That's what they used to pay for. And he came back and kicked tables over because he was a Buddhist. Going, what the hell? Get this stuff out of the temple. Killing things, killing animals. Like, Buddhists don't even like having a leather belt, man. Like, anything made from an animal, no. You know, any sentient being, you know, cause it pain, and then you get bad karma. That's the thing. So peace is the only way. And then I think we'll get favour from all the planets, the gas giants. They'll pull Nibiru that way. We'll get favour from everything if we start treating Mother Earth right. Because Mother Earth's choking not on carbon, but her rivers are choking with plastic rubbish. The roads have got rubbish all over the sides of them. If you're walking past, clean it up. You know, if it's not a needle or something, you know, like if it is, and try and, if you've got some balls, buddy, pick it up with something, like, you know, so you don't touch it. Bit of, buddy, some paper or something, you know, just get in. You know, you don't want kids touching that shit either. Like, pick it up, pick those things up too if you're an adult. Anyway, I'm getting things. I better say goodbye, guys. All right, over and out. Peace be victory for the third goodbye. Sorry, guys. I just love talking to you. It's good. This is a good outlet, this YouTube, and everyone's got a bit of piece of knowledge, don't they? I mean, get back to nature like a tree, well rooted in Mother Earth, but ascending for the sky, losing all the branches that don't give you light anymore. Lose them in the storms, as they do, always in the storms. Over and out.